Fuck. Here we are in the basement trying to get out of the fucking heat wave going on here
Of course.
on top of us.
And thankfully your basement's
Nice and cool.
Yeah.
Um,
Naturally too. Shit. There's no fan in here or nothing.
we checked a new spot out.
Oh, we didn't tell them.
What?
We haven't said it
Oh,
yet.
tell them.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Tell them what we found.
We found gold. No. We're apparently changing locations pretty soon.
I like to call it venue.
Venue. We're gonna be going from the basement upstairs now, so we're not gonna be called the basement anymore.
We'll be heading north.
We're gonna be called the
room.
upstairs. Nah, we'll still keep the basement.
Of course.
But we got I mean, we'll keep the name of the basement, not but we're I guess like an extra room or a back house.
The back house. We'll be filming from a back house, a little bigger than this. And hopefully we can decorate it the way we want.
Yeah, it's definitely better space to work with. Like
make it more homey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For visual, we have a visual idea of what we want.
Once our interior designer comes through,
Oh shit. Yeah.
can figure things out.
I need to meet this guy. We won't reveal his identity. Just
But yeah.
Excited and looking
Cheers to
forward
that.
to that. Hell yeah.
Here's to that. I was like, David, you usually drink after saying that.
I grabbed the wrong bottle. But yeah, new spot. Could finally, like you said, decorate it. Probably. Well, I have some posters ready to go.
We're
so,
upgrading little by little.
Yeah, we could definitely get creative with the wall.
Are we doing green screen?
Did we talk about our background or not?
We can.
Yeah,
Guess we get, like,
maybe for some
more
segments.
cameras.
But yeah, I guess cameras for camera setup, get a bit more close-ups in, and yeah, posters, and then we got we actually got a little sign or like a background that one of our friends is making us. It looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I like we have the pictures right now on how it's gonna look, like at least like the design, but I'm kind of holding off on showing it just so we can, I guess, like
Reveal it.
premiere. Yeah, right here. But yeah, shout out to Marley and E-Man for
Shout out to all the support we've been getting.
yeah, just in general too.
And
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yeah. Drink to that.
But yeah, new changes. Very excited.
What's that game you're playing that you've been streaming lately?
That Ghost Hunting one,
That
Phasmophobia.
shit looks
No,
hella interesting.
Yeah, I got kind of hooked on it this past like week, man. I like every time I'm thinking of streaming, I'm like, I just want to stream that game. Like, it's a lot of fun to play. Basically, I think I explained it already in like one of the previous streams, but just going out like trying to hunt and shit like for ghosts is like creepy as hell.
What's the premise of that game?
You gotta like hunt, like you go to a location and then you kind of investigate it, find out like for example, like at a house, you gotta find out which room the demon is, start setting up, and then basically figure out what type of ghost you're dealing with.
What the fuck? What type of ghost?
Yeah, like each of them have their own little
Descriptions.
evidence, like trails and descriptions, like if you see white orbs, that's one. Okay, you could like it gives you like a checklist, yeah, on what you see. And usually, if you could find 3 types of evidence, you can figure out which type of ghost it is. Yeah, it's fun.
It's a trip.
Is there a new one that you tried out yesterday? Besides that one?
That one is kind of the same concept, paranormal PI, but it's a bit more, I guess, realistic if you consider it that. Like, it's a lot calmer.
I heard you say that it was kind of like a little boring.
Well, it's slower.
Yeah.
I mean, but I think because it was just the first few levels, it was trying to get you used to the game.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's why. But then I looked at the description for a demon, and I was like, fuck that. Like even one of the pictures is someone like levitating. I'm like, oh hell no, what's about to happen,
A little
bro?
more in depth in
Yeah.
that game.
Your control starts vibrating and then you start levitating in the game.
I mean, the sucky part about the new one is like in Phasmophobia, like one of the neat features is like the ghost can hear you through your mic. So if it's like hunting, like trying to kill you, and you hide and you say something, it'll find
I
you.
remember I was tripping out on him one time because I saw him. I was watching him play, and he was asking questions. Who's here? Like,
Yeah.
like
Even Danny was
show
like,
your
bro, I
presence.
thought you were tripping.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, you can actually like, ask it questions, call it out.
And when you would go in the closet, you would just be like, "Hey, don't talk right now." Just...
Oh, like in live?
Yeah.
Oh,
like as I'm
what?
streaming,
Yeah.
it can hear my microphone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a trip. I was
Oh,
like, what
that's
the fuck?
scary as
I
fuck.
You
know,
hear the
dude.
ghost crying in the background, like it's a little like.
No way.
Yeah.
It's crying, and then like if you're hiding in a closet, you hear it walk by, and you're just like trying to stay quiet.
I'm into that type of like horror. Like,
Oh, dude, it's
like,
fun.
genre
Like
is.
we gotta do a
Yeah.
playthrough. Maybe when we get the new
Hell
setup.
yeah.
I can only imagine what it'd be like VR, bro.
Oh, it is VR.
yeah.
It is for VR too. Yeah. I feel like I might get more dizzy than anything. Like I've seen some gameplays already for VR, and like as a camera, like it has a wobble, like, and then as you're turning, I could see you getting kind of dizzy. Like I'm like,
No, I feel like people do get dizzy.
yeah.
There's a video on Instagram where like this girl has her VR. It's like a bar fight scene, a game. She's whooping ass, right? She's whooping ass, and she has the VR, and she just looks like that. And I guess there was a character coming, and she fucking flips out and falls like in real life.
Oh my
But,
god.
like, I can only imagine that's just that. She got
Yeah.
scared. Your fucking scary ass game like that.
Virtual reality, I could see that.
Fuck that.
Going into the house,
I
having
mean-
actually coming at you at all sides.
Like the ghost fuck with you. Like it'll be like right in your ear. Like wow. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh fuck, what the
Ooh,
hell?
that would be a trip.
Yeah, it's definitely like a lot of fun. But yeah, that's what I've been playing lately. And
Yeah, no, that's why I asked. I'm like, that shit looks hella fucking scary.
it's intense, bro.
And it's something that happens in real life, ghost hunting.
Oh
Makes
yeah.
it more interesting.
Oh,
Your mic's muted.
only difference is that something actually happens in this one. You're like, like you get like,
Oh, yeah.
paranormal investigators.
Nothing happens throughout the whole investigation.
Nothing ever fucking happens.
All they get is one like whisper or something through some
like
static.
on my chat, there'll be people who's like, it looks like I'm watching Ghost Hunters. I'm like, yeah. The only difference is stuff actually happens here. Like your character can actually die.
Oh yeah.
I'm like, oh.
Does your
fuck.
character still play after death though? Because I did see when you did get killed in one of them, and you were still kind of the vision was kind of fuzzy though.
Yeah, if you're with somebody and like you die or he dies, that person becomes like a spirit, and that's basically what the vision is. You can you could just kind of guide them. Like you can keep an eye on the ghosts and stuff, but they still won't go after you. You're basically dead. Yeah.
Damn.
The trip. It's only available for PC, right?
PC. Yeah,
Damn.
I
I'd
know.
love to play that on PlayStation.
I mean, if it gets enough attention, I'm sure it'll expand. Like it happened with a few PlayStation and PC games. They've ended up branching out.
What was it? One of the games I ended up liking all eight as an adult was Diablo.
Diablo.
Wasn't Diablo. A
I
fucking
remember
PC game?
my cousin was really big into that. Like one of my close cousins growing up.
Close cousins.
Close cousins growing up. Yeah, but he was a huge fan of the series.
The story is dope.
Was what's it about? Like someone, or is it complicated?
I can
kind of?
remember.
Oh.
It's about this. Oh, cool. I think it's this prince.
Lucifer.
Oh no, I forgot.
Oh.
But it has to do with the devil. Like he makes a pact with the devil,
It's creepy.
but the devil's working in a good way supposedly. So they make a pact at the end of the game. Like, well, I'm not gonna tell you the fucking ending, but it's pretty much like a prince, warrior, and it takes place back in the like Middle Ages.
Okay, yeah, because I remember seeing some gameplay and they go against like I forget exactly what, but
But
The trailers are pretty
But-
intense.
in the whole game, people backstab each other. This shit's nuts.
yeah. All right, I'll probably have to look into it. But speaking about the trailer, I think Blizzard's always had like some of the best.
And Blizzard made them.
Yeah. Well, given their controversy now, sketchy ass shit, but I remember like when their trailers when they would drop a trailer, it'd be a big deal because it'd be like badass, like all the World of Warcraft, freaking Diablo. Yeah, they're
And
pretty
PC
big
games are
company.
sick.
Yeah. I haven't played much though, or didn't even see or even seen gameplay. People out there, and you call yourself a gamer? But
Oh. Just a hobby
Never
of mine.
Wait, PC.
but you guys heard about the controversy with them?
I think you told us one time.
Yeah, it was like
What are they doing?
It was just a very toxic environment. Like women didn't feel comfortable there. They were very predatory. Even like
Damn.
they've had parties at like I think like hotels or whatever, and the boss's room, like the employees would knowingly call it the Bill Cosby room. It was an inside joke.
Shit.
Yeah, like that's how.
Damn.
Yeah,
That's fucked up.
yeah, it was very sketchy. But I think they recently got bought by. Was it Activision? I think
Santa Monica.
I think Activision bought them, so they're rearranging everything,
Mm.
making it so. Yeah,
That's
that was-
crazy. I didn't
Yeah,
know
that shit blew up for a while. I think 2020 or 2021. I think 2020.
It does ring a bell. I think you said it during quarantine or some shit.
Yeah.
So you had mentioned something about aliens the other day.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, so since we're on this topic of, like ghosts and all that stuff.
Supernatural. Cue the
So
X-Files
apparently,
music.
I think it is NASA that's gonna supposedly, I guess, in a way, let other life in this galaxy know that we are here and we are, present. But according to, I
So
think
communicate, I guess, with them. Or...
trying to communicate. But I heard that Stephen Hawking is opposed to it because he says that could be dangerous.
We don't know what
We're dealing against.
Yeah.
I've heard that too.
I've
I actually thought
Starship
that was
Troopers, I
interesting.
know.
Like, you hear all this stuff nowadays about like trying to reach, another galaxy, another planet,
We just never
civilization.
know.
You never know.
And even then, that would take like thousands upon thousands of years to do. Like even
For a
just
while.
exploring our own galaxy. Imagine like going to another one.
I heard that takes a while to explore
Well,
just
that-
one galaxy.
I think even more than thousands.
They don't have the fucking ship of
like
Guardians of the
resources.
Galaxy.
They don't have
the ship.
I know. Not and
the
even
account.
in light speed, it'd be tough. Like if we were ever to discover light speed, like,
Mm-hmm. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Hell yeah!
but it'd take a while, even still, to explore though.
That shit is a bad idea to just show people our location.
Yeah, I actually thought about it. I was like, that's kind of like weird. Like, I mean, I get you want to communicate with other beings in the universe, but like you never
Independence
know.
Day.
Yeah, like some Independence Day shit. What is that movie? Where they have that
District
song?
9.
Oh shit!
Oh,
District
that was
9.
a trip too.
I love that movie.
Yeah. No, it's that one where they have that poster and they're trying to communicate with that alien. I forgot what that movie is.
Oh,
Independence Day?
with sign language
I think so.
Amy Adams?
Yeah.
and Hawkeye.
What is that movie called?
Arrival.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Arrival.
I haven't even seen it, and he just named the actors. I'm like, oh, Arrival.
Yeah, I actually saw that movie not too long ago, and I liked it. 'Cause
That trips me out. I'm just like, damn. Like, imagine that day
How do you
comes.
how do you think that will go? Because that brings it, like each one of those movies that we named kind of brings a different like aspect to like that type of invasion. Like in District 9, when they land, they don't take like we keep them as like
Yeah.
they were dummy, kinda, but they had some sort of technology.
well yeah they were like depleted of their resources or something,
Yeah.
and so they went to Earth for
Help.
kind of
For
so
resources.
oh so they came as refugees. There you go.
Yeah. There you go.
And then in Arrival, they're treated more as like threatening or
Do you remember The Day After Tomorrow? Or no? What is it?
Independence Day,
No. The one with Tom Cruise.
Edge of Tomorrow,
Something tomorrow.
where the day keeps repeating.
No.
Oh.
Tom Cruise, the one where he has that
That's
little
why.
girl, that boy, and and they're trying to fight off
Oh,
all
that's
these
not Tom
aliens.
Cruise.
That is Tom
Matthew
Cruise.
McConaughey.
It's not Matthew McConaughey.
Gravity?
Mm-mm.
No, which one?
It's just
The one where the aliens come out of the floor, and it's like they try to destroy you with like a
Oh, the
light.
Tom
The
Cruise
day after
one.
tomorrow, they literally have that shit on Universal, the lot.
No,
You
it's
drive
called
by it.
War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds, actually, guys.
Oh yeah. I was watching clips yesterday of that shit too.
War of
yeah.
the Worlds.
When the fucking tripod comes out.
Yeah.
The Takashi. The
That
Takashi
meme.
meme.
Dude, that setup is so sick. Like, I think I was reading the comments too, and people were saying that they didn't show how the things looked in the trailer. So this moment was like pretty big because like it was like even the actors in there were like trying to see what it was about. Like,
Holy shit.
yeah, that was a very dope scene. And the fucking you just see people get ashed.
Yeah. That light hits you, you come dust. Shit. That's what I always think about. It's like what a scenario that would be if we were to make contact with aliens.
Now that one's creepy because they capture us and they use our blood and they're like terrible. Like that shit, I always found that part creepy.
I prefer not to make contact.
Yeah, just leave them be. They ain't doing shit.
Or what if they make contact with us?
Oh shit, Starship Troopers. I've seen that. No.
There you go.
Fuck that shit. Buy a gun.
Imagine their skin is so thick it just bounces off.
Man. Burn them.
Battle of LA too. There was that one too. That was actually supposedly based on a true story about a thing that happened in Los Angeles, like back in the back in the day.
Battle of LA.
Mm-hmm. Where they saw this big ship over Los Angeles or something. It's like in a newspaper.
There've been a lot of lights. Like in Arizona, New
You guys think?
Mexico, Vegas.
You guys think those types of stories are true? Like
I don't know. I just
UFO sightings and stuff.
I mean, shit. I kind of do believe in that a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I do believe that we have people among us.
Yeah, out of this fucking entire galaxy, we can't be the only motherfuckers.
Yeah,
in
like
it.
how are we the only people in the universe?
There has to be, but they're probably on the same like boat we are, where we don't have the technology to
Go to them.
Yeah.
see you, but I can't. I get to you.
I swear.
And then the way space works, it's like what you're seeing out there already happened.
Oh, I
but
get
because
you.
light travel is kind of slow.
Yeah.
It's kind of like just in a way, kind of like hearing thunder. If you see it and then you hear it right away, it's usually close.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then it's like
Yeah, supposedly that's how if you see a star shining, it's because it exploded like fucking like I don't know how many millions of years ago. We're seeing the past.
that'd be a trip. They're coming out with like personal spaceships now. Like that guy went to.
Yes.
Imagine like being able to afford that, and like, would you guys go to a trip to space if it becomes more affordable?
Fuck no.
You would go on a safari, but not
If
to
it
space.
if it becomes more affordable.
Back on that. Yes, actually, I would not go into space.
A trip to the moon.
No,
That'd be
hell
dope.
no.
Boy, you're gonna float away. They have tethers, man.
Yeah, I've seen Gravity. That shit can cut off at any moment. And... Hell no.
Don't make sudden movements, Rojas.
I just think that the when you're done with it and you have to come back into Earth, that's what trips me out.
Like, what's that called? It's not called vertigo, I think.
I don't know what it's called. Like you're just impacting on Earth, and you have to travel at a certain speed, and then
Your own ship is
like,
burning up.
oh, that just trips me the fuck out. God.
He still survives. Oh shit!
Looking like Harvey Two-Face.
Shit, his whole body will be burned.
I don't know.
Harvey-
That trips me out. It's just I wouldn't think about that. Oof. I'm scared of heights too. So even flying, like,
But there's no gravity up there.
I want to float away somewhere.
I know what you're talking about though. When you have to return, and
Yeah,
you have to break the.
In every movie, you see
atmosphere.
like the shoom,
Oh, yeah.
shoom, and then
what?
they land in some water. God no.
I would. I'd try that over safari any day.
Ooh.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, nah, but honestly, I would. I don't know, it'd be crazy. Just being up there, 0 gravity, squirting everywhere.
Your fucking beer just.
I know, you just like. That'd be a trip. That'd be a trip I take. Oh.
I'll be back.
I don't think so. Would it be one of those trips where you would like to like? How do you think about even living in space?
Nah.
Like
No.
space stations and like doing that for
If
like
it has
months on a
nah.
period of time.
No. I prefer. I'm a nature
Just doing
guy,
it
dude.
for like.
I'm a nature guy, dude. I love nature, man. Whoa. Is there anything in this room that would like to speak?
Is Annabelle in this room?
Do you look like a bitch? Oh.
What sense is it? Dog won't come into
Imagine.
the basement.
Damn, fuck, chill. You give me chill.
I didn't get to finish watching that Walnut one. I was telling him I was starting to watch it.
Which one?
That video you sent us about the Conjuring demon.
Oh yeah.
I didn't get to finish watching it, but
Yeah, it was a long ass video, but
just came home from work and I laid down and I started watching. I was like, I'm gonna watch this shit right now.
the freaking I don't know. It was based on an actual demon. That's
Yeah,
creepy.
they're all based on actual demons.
What?
All the Conjuring demons.
Oh,
The nun is specifically like I always thought she looked creepy, but given that she's like an actual fucking demon, I'm like that just takes it up to a whole nother level for me.
Could be people that you trust or whatever. Take that form.
Oh yeah, how he took over. I started taking over the nuns. I don't know. It was weird. You guys ever seen any of the VHS movies?
Oh yeah,
I'm a fan.
Yeah, I like
It fell
those.
forward a little bit.
You could.
Samantha moved it a little
Ain't
bit.
no biting.
I didn't. I told you. Would you like it if I bit you?
And then those fools are just staring at Mr. Boss. Oh, but the nun? What'd you say? What about the nuns?
Oh, have you guys seen any of the VHS
VHS,
movies?
yeah.
Oh, VHS.
I love those.
Those movies
They're
are-
creepy, but I don't know. I like the first two. I didn't like the third one that much.
Yeah, same here.
First two were good.
I never saw the third one actually.
Oh, the third one was weird.
It looked that way even from the trailers. But yeah, I think part 2 is definitely like they stepped it up like
Yeah.
big time. It had some intense ass moments.
That's one of them where they go to TJ, no, for the skating thing.
Have you guys ever seen that movie, VHS?
I'm sure.
Yeah,
There's the
I
people.
hope.
Well, what
The one where they're like in a skating ramp. No, not a skating ramp, but they're like in a sewer kind of thing, and they're just skating, and then all these people just start appearing out of nowhere, like viewing them from far away. I think it's like a zombie one too.
They're these young kids
Yeah,
skating.
I think they
in-
went to TJ.
in which part? Part 1 or part 2?
I think it might have been part 2. Yeah,
It was two.
I don't remember. I think part 2 is also the one where there's people on a bike trail, like in the forest, and they have a GoPro,
Yeah.
and they end up getting infected, and
yeah.
it was so clever the way they did
It
it.
was also a zombie one too, right?
Yeah, it was they did a perspective from a zombie with the GoPro.
Whoa.
Like that's fucking genius. Like I remember just that segment blowing my mind because it was intense too. Like when it finds that party of that children's party.
The family party.
Yeah.
That shit's nuts.
Start killing everybody. I always thought the girl that was in the hotel was the most creepiest one to me.
I like you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Fucking vampire.
yeah.
Even at the like when they first run into her, she's creepy as hell.
yeah, just awkward. And then the final scene, she's just like it's kind of blurry, but you kind of see her face.
What was that, like a vampire or some shit?
She's like
Demon vampire.
she's like a demon, vampire, banshee type of shit. I don't know. She just creeped me out.
I like you.
Thank you too.
Yeah, she was being creepy even then. I'm like, oh, what the fuck? Okay.
I don't know if the third one had this one, but it was like a one where they go into a mirror, and it's like another dimension. It's like a multiverse kind of one, where it's switched around, but they're aliens. It's like a weird ass one. Like he
Paranormal
discovers.
Activity.
I bet you fucking that show Mirror, Black Mirror,
Uh-huh.
kind of took ideas from that.
Probably, because that one
Wait,
actually
what?
it was a different one. It was like this dude that's working on an experiment, I think, and then like in this mirror, he's able to go into the same thing that he has at home, but
No,
it's
is it when he gets that eye, and then he starts seeing thing with the eye?
That's a different one.
I think that's a different one. Yeah,
I know. I like that one though.
He starts seeing
different
like
one.
dead people.
No, well, I mean, that one.
I don't think I've
It's a
seen that
different
one
though.
I think it might have been the third one. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
think it might have been the third one.
because that doesn't sound familiar at all.
That one was also pretty okay too.
Yeah, he could just see dead people in one eye, and he's just like, "Come on, work."
Dude, when it starts getting intense though, like that shit got me on edge. When he sees that outline on his bed, and he's like slowly approaching it, I'm like, "Fuck, don't do it! Just get the fuck out the house, bro."
Kind of sounds like Jessica Alba's movie, Eye or whatever.
Oh, I think I'm
Sorry, never seen it.
No, it's when The Grudge and all of those movies started coming out, like Dark Water, Open War.
Maybe that's where they got the inspiration, but maybe
Yeah.
they executed it better there because that shit was intense.
Yeah.
Yeah, part 2 definitely was a standout. I kind of need to watch part 1 again to see what the
I kind of want to watch that shit again too.
Story,
I'm not gonna
yeah.
lie.
I wish it was on Netflix though.
and even it had its
I
own.
think it's not on Netflix.
Yeah, it's not.
Oh, it had its own story other than the VHS tapes, right? Like the first
Oh,
one is
yeah.
the people break into the house.
Oh yes, like what makes
Dude.
them watch?
That is one of the creepiest fucking images. The girl crawling on her thumbs with her fucking head forward. You guys remember? And you hear it crawl around.
I don't remember that.
It was towards the end of the first one. It was part of the. It was like the main story. The guys that break into the house.
But no, it wasn't an old man. They broke into an old man's house, and he was on like a fucking ventilator. And all of a
Oh
sudden,
wait, yeah,
he
you're
just kept
right.
walking and getting closer to the guys after every clip. Like, ooh.
So part 2 was the one where the guy
Ambulance.
breaks in the house.
Oh no, never. I was gonna say an ambulance one. I remember an ambulance.
Part 3? No. Part 1 was for sure those kids that break into the old man's house, and then they start watching videos, and it's called VHS.
All right, yeah. So VHS 2 is the one where I think some guy's trying to find what happened to his girl,
Oh, something like that.
Yeah.
and then he sees the video of this one guy try to blow his brains out, but he wakes up with the fucking bullet.
Damn, I need to see these movies again,
Yeah.
bro.
I think it was part.
They're
I forget,
fucking
man.
nuts.
But yeah, those movies are nuts. Creepy as hell, man.
creepy nuts.
Wile E. Coyote and Tom and Jerry had the most on-site beef, and me,
The most original beef, bro.
bro.
Cat and mouse, bro.
I love those memes when it'd be like, he's like, "Who do you guys think had the realest beef?" And it'd be Tom and Jerry was on site, no words, like.
And then fucking Jerry would be like, "Nah, today I need Spike."
Oh my god.
Yeah, pussy. But yeah,
Good
that's
dog.
Yeah.
I remember when he had his little puppy. Mike,
Oh yeah.
Junior.
Oh.
Come here, boy. Sounded more like the chicken from Looney Tunes. But yeah, man, those shits are classic. They still make me laugh.
Yeah.
Bugs versus Daffy Duck. Those
Yeah.
are fucking jokes.
And even he'd always outsmart him, or outsmart Marvin the Martian.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna say Marvin Manhunter.
Me. That's how, folks.
That shit I sent you guys when that fool Daffy Duck shoots
Oh,
the,
that shit had me
the
dying. bro.
ultimatum bullet.
He's like, please stop
Oh.
firing, or I'm gonna have to shoot. Like whatever. It's like I had a message.
And Marvin, he does the ultimatum bullet.
Yeah, and he
And
shoots
when
him
it
actually.
opens, it just fucking blows up. She said ultimatum bullet.
This shit's fucking funny. Yeah, the Wile E. Coyote trying to capture the Roadrunner too.
Even fucking Jackass did a stunt like that. Where it's like a painted fucking... And it looks
Oh,
like...
it was in the recent one. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like the last 2 or 3, I think.
Where they paint something that looks like.
It looks like it's... You
I
could
love
go
it.
through it.
Oh shit, yeah.
It's funny when the Roadrunner would like run through, and then Wile E. Coyote would be right behind him, and he's just like,
That shit made no sense.
meep meep.
That fool always had bad luck. Jose. Y tomate sauce.
Five
I'm
straight
enjoying this
minutes.
conversation because it's legitimately, yeah.
5 straight minutes. We're
So what you think about that, Jose?
just kidding.
Brought you in Popeye.
Man.
Know how to be friends.
Well, yeah, classic fucking. What was your guys' top Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, or Nickelodeon? When the three giants took over.
Cartoon Network.
Nick
Yeah,
Nick had
Cartoon
some
Network.
good competition though.
Kids,
Nickelodeon had a lot of good shows.
Yeah.
Kids WB
SpongeBob.
Saturday night.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Saturday morning.
Saturday
Pokemon,
mornings.
the Jackie Chan Adventures.
Yeah.
What's that dude? Zoom or
Samurai Jack? No, that was Cartoon Network.
oh, Samurai Jack too.
That's
That
Car-
was Cartoon Network.
That was Cartoon Network.
What's Cartoon Network?
Lucha Libre or
Mucha Lucha.
Mucha Lucha.
With the flea. The
Flea. Johnny Bravo, Dexter's Laboratory. I love.
Here you there, Momo.
I like the intro to Dexter's Laboratory.
Edie. Yeah, and then fucking Cartoon Network had Tsunami at one point.
Mhm.
That shit was dope.
Powerpuff Girls.
I saw my Dragon Ball Z.
Oh yeah, they did have Dragon Ball Z.
Hell yeah, they had Dragon Ball. Bravo.
Then they had Rocket Power on Nickelodeon, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob is classic to me. It's
Yeah.
hard for me to choose. Definitely between Cartoon Network and Nick for me, but
They
hard
had
for me
really
to-
good shows. Yeah,
it's hard for me to pinpoint one.
As Told by Ginger, Wild Thornberries.
I never got into that one.
I
Did you say As
loved
Told by
Wild-
Ginger?
As Told by Ginger.
Rugrats. Do
Oh,
do do
yeah.
do do do
I still saw that
do.
I always kind of hated Tommy. I was like,
Maybe he
bitch,
hated you. Did you think
Yeah,
about
the
that?
babies didn't want to go. Just don't fucking force them. Shit.
Oh, in the
Leave
movie.
Chucky alone.
Oh, he was mean to his brother in the movie.
Yeah, that scene made me cry, actually.
When they finally got along. Oh no! When they're in the rain.
Yeah,
Like, I
and
hate you.
yeah.
Yeah.
And he starts crying. I was like, stop.
Meanwhile, dads at the movie theaters. Jesus. I could be having a beer right now.
I think my brother took me to go see that movie.
That was gone. Left you at the theater to watch that movie.
And then there was Rugrats in Paris.
I never saw that one.
I saw that one. What?
What?
Best show movie, best movie from a show. Pokemon, the first movie.
Oh. That's a good one.
Mewtwo's
YouTube's
always like
dopest villain. Favorite villain, and better than Thanos.
That food had no need for infinity rings.
I will not say better than Vader though. Vader's still number one, but
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
oh, Ivan Ooze. He hasn't seen it.
God damn.
He didn't have a childhood.
Oh,
I was gonna say Digimon.
I
never saw the movie.
Digimon, yeah.
Oh, the movie was dope.
Seen a bit of Digimon, but not.
Yeah, I never got in. I always thought it was a fucking same thing as Pokemon.
I even played the video game.
Oh,
Oh,
God.
I love the video game.
Pokemon, right? Tell me, please say Pokemon.
I played Pokemon. No, not the Game Boy games.
Did you have a childhood, sir?
Sir, I didn't.
You didn't play the Game Boy games?
I played one. I have no idea which one it was though.
Game Boy Color. I had
Get out.
yellow version. I had the red version. The silver version.
Yeah, it was electricity or what?
Yellow was the Pikachu one, where instead of you choosing a Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, it's the one from this show where you actually get Pikachu as your starter.
It's the most show accurate one.
Yeah.
Just because of that.
Just because of that.
I kind of want to play the original ones now. I think I might be able to get it on my Android.
Did you guys ever do that thing where did you guys have Nintendo 64? Did you
Yeah.
ever have that little thing that went in the back of the controller where you can play your actual
For Pokemon
Yeah,
Stadium?
for like Pokemon Stadium, you can put in your Pokemon from Game Boy Color onto your stadium.
Yeah.
And then you can actually
I had
play
that. Oh, the adapter?
on the big screen.
Yeah, you captured Mewtwo. You could play him in Pokemon Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yo, man, but going back to that movie though.
I love
Mewtwo,
that.
I could still watch that
movie.
shit.
To that beat.
No, that movie.
Oh.
Did you see the newer version, the one where they try to make the
No, but I hear
animation
it was
more?
good. It was basically the
Same thing. Or just the animation looks more 3D. That's it. Same thing.
I'll definitely check it out. Dragonite was dope too, and then fucking Messenger.
Mm-hmm. That movie was. I remember going to the theater and getting my little card for it.
Oh, I never got to see the movie theaters. I saw Pokemon the third movie there, and then I saw. Oh yeah, it was
Is
a
that with
Yu-Gi-Oh!
the Sentai or like
Entei and the
Entei?
Unknown. Peter's mom.
The unknown.
Peter's
Ash-
mom?
Ash Ketchum's mom gets kidnapped by Entei.
I even like the second one, the one with
Lugia.
Articuno.
Yeah, that one was sick. The song.
That sounds like fucking jokes.
That shit was legit. I like that. Articuno was my favorite, obviously, because I'm a water trainer.
Oh, he's ice.
Still part of water. Still part of water.
Fine, I'll get Moltres.
You know who would I get?
Meowth.
Ultimate cat.
Voltorb?
Who?
Voltorb?
That those.
Oh shit.
Zapatos.
Yeah, Lugia talked in that movie.
Oh, yeah.
Human?
Yeah.
He was able to communicate, I think, through psychic. I think.
Kazam or what?
Well, he had psychic powers. I
Yeah.
think.
Who did?
Lugia.
Yeah.
Communicate with who? Ash
Ash,
Ketchum?
yeah. He'd be like,
The song.
just get on
The
my
song.
back. I want to
Yeah.
be the very best.
Damn, classic ass movies.
Yeah.
An Ash Ketchum, privileged ass kid.
Did you guys ever hear that myth about him? Why he never ages in any of the shows or whatever?
Because it's animated.
I mean, because it's animated.
Oh.
But you remember in the first episode when he sees that flying Pokemon and has that rainbow?
Oh.
Oh.
I think it's a ho-ho.
Oh.
And apparently, if you see it, you get eternal something. Like, I think it's eternal youth or something.
Oh.
That's why they say
Oh,
that
it was
in
one of the
every-
descriptions in the actual game, or Pokedex.
Mhm. You get like actual eternal like youth or something.
How come Brock didn't age?
Because he didn't see it. It was just only Ash.
But he should have aged. He didn't age.
Brock
Well,
doesn't
then
age.
that's the director's that. I don't know. I'm just saying.
Brock doesn't age.
Brock doesn't age. He's still.
Really?
The fool would crack me up when he'd be
Nurse
in love
Joy.
with Nurse Joy.
Or Officer Jenny. Misty would always cock block.
So,
Get over
Taheen,
here.
I know. Get over. Taheen.
what?
Taheen.